Welcome into this week's Weekly Warrior Preview. I'm Jerry Young along with Donette Logan. Usually that's reversed, but I wanted to talk more today. Okay?
I will let you have it.
That's right. So, great show. Got Marty Smith on here.
We do. We also have our award-winning Majorettes as well. We went and checked them out and kind of talked to them and spent some time with them. One of those ladies actually is a state champion too and plays nationally. So, fantastic things going on there. We'll take a break first. We'll come back. We'll have all that and much more.
Gym Time is celebrating Thompson High School's 100-year anniversary by giving away 100 gym memberships. If you're an Alabaster City School student or employee, just go to gymtime.fitness and click on the 100 for 100 giveaway tab to register for your free one-year membership. Now is your chance to get fit at Alabaster's Premier Fitness Center. And remember, we're only giving away 100 memberships, so don't miss out. That's Gym Time's 100 for 100 giveaway. Go to gymtime.fitness and click on the 100 for 100 giveaway tab or call us at 205-624-4040. Open 7 days per week with 24-hour access. What time is it? Gym Time.
For quality pest control service from an experienced and reliable company, Mr. Bugs offers residential and commercial pest and termite control service. Mr. Bugs Pest Patrol, 205-663-1919.
Brooklear Pharmacy on Highway 119 is a full-service pharmacy that provides top-quality products and hometown service at competitive prices. The Brooklear family has been in business for more than 50 years and is proud to be a part of Alabaster.
Looking for amazing family dentistry in Alabaster? Doctors Albritton and Artavino strive to stay up to date on the latest techniques in dentistry and materials to help provide the best treatment available. From cleanings to same-day crowns and even whitening, Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry is here to serve all your dental needs.
You're watching the Weekly Warrior Preview right here on Alabaster Living. Donette Logan, were you a majorette?
I was a cheerleader.
Cheerleader. Well, you know, I know how to twirl. I'm not going
You
to let that
cannot
out.
be a cheerleader and a majorette, Jerry.
They might invite me to be honorary member. You never know, Donette, but you got to talk to them.
This is why I did this interview, was for this reason, right?
That's right, because she can't trust me to go do it.
I wanted to find out, you noticed them on the football field, and it is an elite group out there twirling, and there's lots of things that go into it, from twirling fire, swords, all types of things. And these girls are practicing year-round, and they do state competitions, national competitions. So I kind of wanted to talk to them, find out, what does it take to be a Thompson Majorette? We're back at Thompson Arena for a little different spin on our interviews. Some people tend to forget our majorettes are huge athletes at Thompson. I have watched you ladies kind of work and perform, and y'all are amazing. I want to start off with introducing yourselves.
Okay. My name's Caitlin. I'm a senior.
Alexis, I'm a senior as well.
Katie, and I'm in 10th grade.
Now, Alexis, I want to start with you because you just placed, you finished first, right, at state? Tell me about that competition.
It was really a fun experience because we get to host it here every year, and I love competing against some of my teammates so we can kind of see where we fall in the line. But I got first in open solo, first in state solo, and then I got second in my show twirl for advanced.
Now, you mentioned you placed in solo, and I know you guys are also a team. So how do you bring that solo aspect and the team aspect together?
Well, the solo aspect is like practicing outside of team practice to make sure you're holding your weight. But I think we all really enjoy the team aspect because we get to make our friendships, and it makes you learn how to grow with people and also grow on your own.
Speaking of that team aspect, you're going to have a big position next year. You're going to be leading this team. You already had the majorettes. What's something you want to inspire these freshmen and people coming up on this majorette line?
I just hope that next year I can radiate positivity towards them and keep it a good, safe, fun environment.
You guys, you had football season, then competitions, but you also had internationals, which was in Orlando. Tell me how you did there.
We got first for Thompson High School. It was our first time getting first in a while, so we were really excited about that. We had a really fun experience going to Disney together and getting to compete together.
I've noticed the majorette line is a smaller number of ladies that are on it, so I'm guessing either the tryouts are really hard to make it, so it's a really exclusive group, or there's not that many people who do majorette. But I've been to Baton at Starlets, I see it as packed. So tell me about the tryout process.
Our tryout process is pretty normal, like as other high schools do. We do have fairly difficult tricks on our basics list, but we're very inviting to people, so we want more people to try out. But we basically do like a basics list, and then they learn a routine the week of and perform that for the judges.
As you mentioned the routine and all the tricks you guys do, what's one of the most amazing things you twirl, like fire or swords or the pistol, guns? What is it?
We do twirl fire at the studio a lot, so that's really fun. Kind of scary, but.
We twirled knives our sophomore year on the football field.
Oh my gosh, like that make me nervous.
Yeah.
To practice, how do you practice to do that? I guess just keep like normal?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are you hope to move on to the next level. Tell me where you're trying out.
I'm trying out the University of Alabama for the Crimson Outline.
I'm trying out at University of Alabama at Birmingham.
So a lot of exciting things ahead for you ladies. You have a big job next year, fill some shoes. I know you guys are doing fantastic. I love watching you on Friday nights. I think you are stunning out there, and I can't wait to see what you do next year.
Thank you.
Thanks. Jerry, I know we'll see some exciting things from these young ladies this fall on the football field during halftime.
Absolutely. And coming up, Marty Smith. You know, he filled in for you one time last year. He's kind of an old hat at interviewing, so we'll see what he had to say. But first, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Now, we all know, Tim, you sell real estate, but you also do a lot in the community. Talk to us about your community support program.
Hey, any teacher, school, coach, or sports team out there that needs a sponsor, we're here to help invest and put it back into our community. So make sure you give us a call if we can help your team, your teacher, or your school. So go Warriors!
Shelby Fence Company is a local family-owned business serving Shelby County and surrounding areas since 1989. You can count on our team of highly experienced installers to give you quality products, expert installation, and friendly customer service. For your next fence project, remember Shelby Fence Company in Alabaster.
Serenity Salon and Spa in Helena offers hair services for men and women, facials, makeup application, and waxing. Book an appointment at serenity-salonandspa.com or call 205-624-2030. Visit them at 123 8th Place in Helena.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. As school winds down, you start thinking, what do I do with my kids this summer? There are plenty of camps for Thompson High School students, Thompson Middle School students, every school you can think of, right. Camps for every sport, and one of those being women's basketball.
Yeah, Marty Smith does such a great job. This is a great camp. If you want to send your young lady to the camp, this is the one to do it to. We interviewed him, another one in the great line of great interviews. Here's Coach Marty Smith. This guy doesn't talk very much. Coach Marty Smith heads up the girls basketball program. Coach, welcome in.
Hey, good to see you. Thanks for having us.
Let's talk about your camp first. Let's start it off. I know it's a lot of excitement, but give us all the details, where they call, where they register, where they go to find out what it's about.
Well, we're going to do camp this year a little bit different. We're not going to have it in June because everybody seems to have church camps and those types of things. So we're actually doing ours in July. And we're going to do ours July 26th through the 29th from 8 to 12. And it's going to be up on the Thompson High School Athletic webpage where you'll be able to sign up and go through and gather all the information from there. But we're excited about that because we feel like that's kind of a time where parents can they might need a little break from the kids being there all summer and with us and not starting school until about, I think, August the 17th for this coming year. That'll give an opportunity for a little break for parents to do something, and we'd love to have their kids and have a great time here.
Okay. You said ages. I didn't catch
Yeah,
that.
ages is going to be second through 8th grade.
Okay, second through 8th grade.
Yes.
So that's who's eligible to come to the
That's
camp.
correct.
All right. Miss Reasoner, I understand she got named. She got a big...
First time since 2015 we had an honorable mention all-state player. And her name's Alicia Reeser, and so proud for her. She's trying to decide where she's wanting to go to school. She's got a couple offers on the table, and we're going to see where that happens. But what's so impressive about that, if you go through and look at it, we did not have the year that we wanted to have this year, and we had a lot of injuries and we had to deal with it. And she was the staple of our of keeping everything together for us. And but what's so impressive, she was one of only 2 girls in 1A through 7A that came from a losing program in the entire state that was able to earn that honor. So I was proud that she was recognized for not only her ability, what she did on the court, but also what she did for our team to keep everybody together.
While you're mentioning team, let's talk about next year just a little bit. You got some coming back.
Got everybody coming back. I'll give you a great example.
Okay.
I looked up at one time, and she was on the court with 1 8th grader and 3 freshmen.
Wow.
And then I looked up on the court one time in the last area game that we played in, and unfortunately we lost. But there was 4 freshmen and an 8th grader, and she was in foul trouble, and there was 2 sophomores coming off the bench. So we ended up being very young, losing unfortunately those people, the injuries to start the season. But what was so neat is nobody complained. Everybody just went to work, and we surprised a lot of people. We did a lot of good things. To everybody else, it might be like we took a step back, going from 19 wins down to 11 wins. But really and truly, we took a step forward as a program from where we had been because of what could have been, what should have been. Didn't happen, but the effort was there, and great things are in the future.
Just on a personal note, I called a couple of games this year. I love your coaching style. I love the way you coach. I love how you take up for your kids.
Thank you.
And it doesn't matter what's going on, you're going to take up for the kids first. And I never saw you got kicked out of a game, though, so that's good.
Well, I never have.
Good.
Well, let me take that back. I have one time in my coaching career. That was my first year coaching, and I'll never forget what my administrator looked at me and said to me after the game. He said, Marty, he said, love having you on the bench. He said, you do a better job on the bench than down in the coach's office. So I learned that real quickly. But yeah, there's a fine line, and there's a fine line, but there's got to be respect. And one of the things growing up, a lot of people don't realize, my uncle was the one who started the Birmingham Football Officials Association many years ago.
Yeah.
And he was a longtime SEC football official, and worked. But we don't have a game without officials, and so there's a fine line. And as long as those guys know that I respect them and they and they respect me, then it's all good.
And even if you get into a disagreement, it's never anything personal. It's just about the call. That's always
you're exactly right,
and that's what I mean about you taking it for your kids, because that's the important part.
You're exactly right. And the thing about it is a lot of times these girls will fight just as hard for you if you fight for them.
That's right.
And so it works both ways.
That's right. All right, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, I appreciate you having us.
Always great to interview this guy. He's always just great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Showcase your personal style at LJ's Retail Therapy. Shop their selection of clothing, shoes, gifts, and accessories in-store and online. Visit them on Highway 119, 7 days a week in Alabaster beside Publix, or at ljsretailtherapy.com.
Mainline Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing quality products since 1989. They love giving back to the community, and they service all of the greater Birmingham area. Call them today or go to mainlineheating.com. Do you know the science behind killing COVID-19 and other viruses? I don't either, but I do know who to trust. Wellis Air has patented technology inside their air disinfection purifier that removes 99.9% of existing viruses, bacteria, allergens, moles, odor, and VOCs on surfaces and in the air. The sun's ultraviolet rays are combined with moisture in the air to create atmosphere hydroxyls to clean and protect your environment. Most people will never understand that statement, but everyone wants the air they breathe to be clean and safe. The folks at Wellis Air have patented technology that cleans the air and surfaces in your home or office. To learn more, go to myEnvirosol.com.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. You know, Jerry, we've mentioned the camps last few weeks. I want to make sure you know to check out the social media pages for all of our athletics. You'll find all the details there. My school books, if you have a student in Alabaster schools, you have an account there, go pay for it there. They learn a lot and they get to do a lot as well. It's not just about the sport. Like volleyball, they're making pillowcases and they're doing lip sync contests. I mean, it's a lot of fun for our students.
Yeah, you know, I'm so aggravated I can't get in there and get involved. You've never seen me lip sync or play the air guitar, but I can get it done.
Anyway, this is a big fundraiser for athletics, so make sure you support them and make sure you support our sponsors here on the Weekly Warrior Preview. We'll see you next week right here on Alabaster Living on the Weekly Warrior Preview.